Eddie Gibson. Dutch, I was wondering what your view was on the Roddy Piper Vince Russo promo in TNA at the end of 2002, where Piper says that Russo killed his cousin, Owen Hart. Russo is then held back by the Harris brothers. Do you think this was all pre-planned? Which apparently it wasn't. Or did Piper really hate Russo at the time?
Well, when they did it, I was there. And it looked pretty much like a shoot to me. And as far as the Harris brothers holding Vince, I doubt if they really had to hold him. But Piper to beat the hell out of him. But I wondered what was the purpose of that? You know what I mean? It's bringing up something that only hardcore wrestling fans know. I guess everybody knows now. But I never really understood the purpose of it. It didn't get either one of them over. And I didn't even know, because did they do anything even after that with it?
No.
I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of. I was in creative when they talked about doing it, but it's okay with me. Apparently they had talked about it before, so that was their deal. So whatever they wanted to do, I never got it.
I've got some extra information for you. Piper goes out and buries Russo, which was not planned. So the reason why Piper was there was because he had a book out, and I actually watched Jeff Jarrett's explanation of this, and he said Piper called up the office and said, "Can I come on? It's free because I'm doing book promotion." And then they essentially said, "Well, here's a microphone. Be nice about TNA, say what you got to say, see you later." He gave him very little direction. And then after a few minutes, he starts just absolutely crapping on Vince Russo. And then Russo comes out, and apparently, according to Jeff, this was also not planned. And then at some point, they have a big argument, and then Roddy Piper says, "You killed Owen Hart, you killed Owen Hart." And then there's a sort of holding back of Russo, or maybe not. But yeah, anything I've said there jogs the memory.
No, I remember it happening. I thought they'd had it all worked out. That's how believable, and it was a believable interview. It was, I believed it, and I was there in the back. So, and it sounded like a shoot, which now I found out it was a shoot. But I'm thinking at the time, why would they bring that up? Because how are we going to handle? I was just remember I told you at TNA where I would go most of the time.
Catering.
To catering.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have catering then, so I just went out to a little corner by myself and just sat down and said, "Well, that's their deal." Remember I told you last week, if I wasn't involved in something, I'd just stay away from it.
Well, I mean, if you're in the back, did you see either of them come through the back and the immediate fallout from it? Was Russo really upset for ages afterwards?
Well, Russo's always sometimes upset. And Piper sometimes I thought they were just, I didn't pay any attention to it. So you see so much stuff in the back. Is it real or is it not real? I didn't give a crap if it was or not. Now, if they'd have come to blows, which I doubt that was going to happen, then I said, well, maybe it was a little more real than I thought. Anyway, but they didn't fight backstage or anything. And I don't remember them even coming face to face. Of course, I could have been somewhere else. But I'm gonna call Ron and Don up and ask them.